I'm back. I'm back. I'm fucking back. What's up, y'all? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I just want to say this. It's been damn short. It's been it's been a while since I did this shit. But yeah, man, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Had to take I had to take I had to take a break. I had to take a break for a minute. Yeah, I had to take a break for a minute. Had some situations, make sure my mom's straight. You know what I'm saying? For those that think that I'm lying, it is what it is. But I had to make sure my mom's straight. She got thyroid issues, so her shit be flaring up on and off. So I got to make sure she's straight. Had to take an MIA because when it comes to mothers, especially us as kings, black kings, mothers are dear to us. So I just want to put a disclaimer out there before somebody be like, "Oh, I'm lying." So yeah, I have to take a break, make sure she's straight. But my mom's a soldier, so my mom's a soldier, and I know she gonna get through this. I know she gonna get through this. So you know, God, God got us. God got her. So I'm praying every day. That they don't find no cancer because my mom is all I got. You know, but anyways, let's do this, man. So I just want to discuss about this Israel and Palestine thing for a minute. Um, a lot of y'all are new to this. A lot of y'all, who's in the social media world, y'all new to what's going on. Israel and Palestine been fighting for decades. They've been fighting for decades, and the Bible talks about this. All right, but a lot of people, a lot of y'all out there don't know why they fight all of a sudden. So I'm gonna keep it below raw with you, and anybody that want to take an offense after watching this video is what it is. Listen before you get into your emotions, you know. But I'm gonna say this: those who are in charge of Israel and Palestine, those are not the original people. Their land is not their land, right? If you want to talk about the real history, the real Hebrew Israelites is us. And when I mean us, we are the original people that God talks about in the Bible. Damn, mama. The Bible, the Bible is basically our history. That's the original Black history. The Bible, the real Bible, not that the Bible that that in church we're accustomed to. Talk about white Jesus, how Jesus was white, how the slave masters, they could do whatever, but we gotta forgive them. That's why you got a lot of us brothers and sisters out here quickly to forgive, our oppressors. We quickly to forgive. Oh shit, my bad. We quickly to forgive our oppressors. We do, and that's been going on during slavery time. You know, they take away, they took away our language, they took away our history. They took away Jesus and made it his own. So the Jesus that we see at Grandma's house, you go to Grandma's house, you see a picture of Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and white Jesus. That's not a false Jesus. That Jesus in history, and you can look back, his name is Caesar Borgias. Caesar Borgias was a homosexual, was an incest pervert, a pedophile who had sex with his mother and have sex with, men. And so that's why you got a lot of people confused in these church houses, right? So going back to Israel and Palestine, the real Hebrew Israelites are us. The ones that are in charge, that's not their land. We were kings and queens, rulers of the earth. See, nobody want to talk about that because everybody want to keep us isolated and docile. Everybody want to make sure black folks are the most ignorant, stereotypical people that have walked this earth, and which is far beyond the truth. We invented everything. This world is our world. Let's be honest. This world is our world. We were kings and queens of this fucking world. We were. We still are. And we learn our history. You know what I'm saying? The hell? And so for anybody that feels that that's not true, do your research. Don't believe my word. Don't take my word for it. We got cell phones. We got smartphones out here. So, do your research. They're fighting over a land that belongs to us. Israel, if you want to be biblically correct and biblically termed, Jacob and Esau. Some of you guys who grew up in the church, born and raised in church like myself, know about this. For those that don't, I'm gonna keep it brief. When the verse Jacob I love, Esau I hate. Now Esau was older than Jacob. Esau was entitled to a birthright. But Jacob took the birthrights away from Esau, and Esau was jealous, and that's how you see the patterns. Jacob changed his name to Israel. Israel was Jacob's original name was Jacob before he changed to Israel. Back in the day, Israel was called something else. Persia, right? So the Middle East, I'm going to say this, the Middle East is considered as Africa. It was considered as Africa before they broke everything, start labeling shit. But the hatred that Esau has for Jacob lingers down to this. Israel is our land. Esau is jealous because Jacob had favor. Even though Jacob took his birthright, Jacob had favor. God favored. And when I mean favored, I'm not saying, oh, he's the favorite child. Nah. Jacob had favor. Jacob was blessed. Unlike Esau, who had hate and jealousy in his heart. So people don't want to talk about this because people are afraid to keep it blood raw. But I'm not afraid to keep it blood raw. I'm not afraid. I always say, if you don't like me being unapologetic, unsubscribe. I don't care. I don't care, to be honest. What I care is people knowing the truth. So when I look on the news and people talking about, oh my gosh, now for those children to be killed in this senseless war, I feel bad for them kids because they had to suffer. They had to suffer for the foolishness that's going on. In the midst of two nations who the people are fighting for something that don't belong to them. It's like America. America's ours. We built America. Hell, the stuff that we're using has been invented by us. Y'all want to talk about made in China? Here's the thing though. Everything in this damn world, we. So don't come at me or don't listen to that bullshit that fucking, oh, black people are dumb. Black people are ignorant. Black people are stereotypical. All we do is fuck, hoes, argue, fight, cuss all day long. No. It's a small percentage of us, but that small percentage of us don't represent the whole race. So don't come at me or anybody else with that fuck shit. This world belongs to us. This world belongs to us. When I mean we were kings and queens over this damn world, it is facts. If you don't believe me, do your fucking research. Jesus is black. They hated Jesus because Jesus was favored. Because Jesus said he was the real one. That he was the real son of God. And fast forward to now. Why some of these preachers ain't talking about this in this damn church house. Because they're afraid that if they're afraid once the people know the truth, oh, their money gonna be dried up. That tithe and offering money. Now you got some preachers out there speaking the truth, but they don't get notoriety. They get ridiculed. Like Geno Jennings get ridiculed. David Talbert, if I'm saying his name, ridiculed. Hell, we as black folks are ridiculed every day and every night. It's 365 days for us in a year. So if you're telling me we are not the original people that God has created, that God has spoken, that God has said, then I don't know what to tell you. Damn, mama. We are the original people. We are. So I don't want nobody hitting me up with that fuck shit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus not black. Oh, black folks, y'all just overreacting. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Jesus was hated back in the Bible days and still is now. We are hated. So if you don't see the correlations, I don't know what to tell you. What's understood definitely don't have to be explained. I believe, in my perspective, my opinion, Israel and Palestine fighting over a land that don't belong to them. Israel belongs to us. We are the original people that God talks about. When they talked about the 12 tribes of Israel, who is number one of the food chain? We are. Then comes Hispanics. When I mean Hispanics, you got Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Dominicans, trying to figure out another group. Not only that, but you have Indians, Hawaiian Indians, American Indians, minorities as a whole. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. Esau is white folks. Now, I'm gonna be honest. It's the difference between individualism and collectivism. Individualism, white folks can be cool. They are cool, dope white folks as individuals. Overall, I don't trust them motherfuckers because look at history. As a collective, I don't trust them. Individually, they cool, they dope as fuck. But as a collective, nah, they are not to be trusted. Hold on for a second. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, like I was saying, you got some dope individual white folks. Dope, cool as fuck. As collective, no. I don't trust them based off history. But you got other groups, other ethnic groups that want to down shame us, acting like we ain't shit. Acting like we didn't do nothing. Because they want to look at reality TV shows, social media, and all the other shit. And for those that believe that, be hooked on phonics, because that's not us. But like I said, we as black folks, we are hated throughout the world. Jesus is still hated. I don't give a damn what everybody say. Jesus is still hated to this day. And I'm going to give you a nugget. We are gods. We are gods. We are gods. What's understood don't have to be explained what I mean by that. So let's continue. Jesus is still hated to this day. You know how many people blaspheme Jesus? Oh, Jesus ain't this, Jesus ain't that. Oh, God ain't this, God ain't that. Them atheists, so-called atheists. But soon as something happened to them, oh my God, wait a minute. I thought you don't believe in God. I thought you was talking shit about Jesus. Oh, nah, fuck that. But anyways, Israel and Palestine, they fighting over a land that don't belong to them. The land belongs to us. The Middle East is basically a conjunction of Africa. It's a conjunction of Africa, but people don't want to tell you that, because people want, how they say you want to hide something, put something in the book. That's what they doing. Everybody else know our history but us. And for those that want to believe the ignorance, then, stay with the ignorant side. Those that want the truth, stay on this side. You know what I'm saying? But, everybody has a choice, whether you want to be smart or you want to be ignorant. You want knowledge or you don't want knowledge. You want to grow or be stagnant. Everybody has a choice. My bad. The media don't want to tell you the truth. They don't. They just like, oh my gosh, this is new. No. It's been happening for decades. It's been happening for decades. Look in the 90s. The 90s talk about this. And speaking of throwback, one of these days I'm gonna play a video, I'm gonna play a clip of what Joe Biden said. Your president, back in 88, late 80s, early 90s, Joe Biden was speaking. And Joe Biden legit said out his mouth, because I know this video gonna be flagged, out his mouth, and you can look it up on YouTube, out his mouth, he said, we gonna have to create a new Israel. Listen to what I'm saying. Joe Biden, your favorite president, because Trump was such a bad guy, and to be honest, I don't like neither one of them bastards. The lesser of the two evils. But I know who's real, I know who's fake. Joe Biden said in the clip that the United States, we have to create a new Israel. We had to create Hamas. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, Hamas. Why people don't want to hold Joe Biden accountable for what he said about that back in the day? People tend to have selective hearing. People tend to fall asleep under the rug. I'm not making it up. This is what your favorite president is saying. Joe Biden Ben said this. Joe Biden Ben said this. He Ben said that we got to create a new Israel, that we got to create a group called Hamas to steal the resources. I'm not making shit up. And for those that want to believe I'm making shit up, you know what? God bless them, because I ain't got time to deal with ignorance. I ain't got time to deal with ignorance. I ain't got time. Because I already told you the shit I was dealing with. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Believe me or not, I don't care. Because it 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 amazed me how we live in social media era, but people don't want to use their phones to research, but they want to look up, bullshit that they see on, feeds on Snap, Instagram, Face, Twitter, all different types of shit, you know? And it's crazy, bro. It really is. Because people need to hold a lot of people, if you want to hold black folks accountable, hold certain government officials accountable, then hold your president as accountable too. Y'all held Trump accountable. Like I said, I don't like neither one of the motherfuckers, but I know who's real, I know who's fake. I know who's open, and I know who's closed. And if you want to be a pervert, because I said I know what's open, I know what's closed, then get off this damn channel. But like I'm saying, when y'all gonna hold Joe Biden accountable for what he said back in the late 80s, early 90s about creating new Israel, creating Hamas, to go in Israel to steal resources? When y'all gonna start doing that? When? Because y'all love to run your mouth about Trump, but y'all so hush hush about Biden. Interesting, right? So I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm gonna be flagged and whatnot. I don't give a shit. Hamas allegedly was created by government. If you don't believe me, again, look up Joe Biden's 1988 clip about Hamas in Israel and listen to what he said. Listen and take heed. Because Hamas was before we even know what a Hamas was. You know? My bad. So I know a lot of y'all confused at what's going on. There's no confusion. Just do your research. And for my conclusion, I'm going to say this. Israel belongs to us. So those who are in charge of Israel and Palestine, that by fighting over the land, that's not their land, it's our land. It's like everybody want to steal everything that really belongs to us and want to take and copyright that shit. LLC that bitch, so it can make it seem like that's theirs. No, everything in this damn world belongs to us because we are the kings and queens of this nation, of the world. We are kings and queens of this freaking world. History shows this. If you don't believe me, look it up. Like they say in church, the preacher could say a word, could preach a word, but it's all on you. It's all on you to know self-knowledge. It's all on you to research to make sure if this is accurate or not. It really is. It really is. It's common sense. But, a lot of people don't have common sense, and, it's what it is. But I'm going to say I'm back. I'm going to say I'm back. I'm glad to be back. Keep prayers open. Because, a lot of people don't want to believe me. But, it is what it is. Why I got to lie? Especially about my mother and her condition. Why? People don't know. I don't like talking about this because folks tend to make, comments. But like, what I'm saying? A lot when shit goes on in your family and shit that's real personal, and when you feel comfortable enough to talk about it, you got folks that's gonna criticize. And it is what it is. You feel me? So just want to say keep prayers up. I'm back, and it's a wrap. Peace. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there.